explore a little beautiful garden here, and it makes me feel that it's a spring season here, right?
It's not. I think actually it's the spring season now. So I think you can see a lot of trees being green now after the drastic winter. And now we are heading towards a park which has a lot of flowering. So we
I'll just
expect
show
the
you some scenery wherein like you can see people just
relaxing in the park.
relaxing, yeah, with their loved ones. They're just exploring, having some good snacks, coffees and all. So you can just see it's all bushes. People are just exploring, and today it's being a very special day in Korea. It's Children's Day. So being a Children's Day, everyone are with their parents. The kids are exploring. They're having good time. So I think you'll be able to see it's kind of like a little crowded. As such, when we compare with India, it's not crowded, but then still, in South Korea, it's kind of like crowded. Yeah, you can see a lot of people having the good time over here. So this is Rajat and Jyotis over here, who are my travel guide, for helping me with understanding the Korean culture. I think there's some medical thing that's happening over here. We can see some ambulance. I hope you can see a lot of kids having a good time here, being a Children's Day. So right now we're just heading to the entrance of Spring Garden, Rose Garden. Yeah, that's a Rose Garden. Oh yeah. What's special here, Rajat?
Actually, you can see a lot of flowering plants here.
Okay.
So there are a lot of different kinds of roses, different kinds of flowering plants, and then some good fountains and here and there to make it feel good. And then there's some sitting areas for them to relax. So it's overall a good space for families or friends to come across and just stay and just be patient and then spend some good time. So that's a good space. So that's what intent and spend some good time. So that's a good space. So that's what we see here.
I'll just show. Oh yeah. I think there's some network.
So kindly bear with us.
Yeah. So you can see you can actually rent those cycles which they are actually riding now. You can take those cycles and actually rent those cycles which they are actually riding now. You can take those cycles and you can just explore the parks as well. So that's also a possibility. If you are very lazy to walk, you can use cycles. You can see a lot of them taking a good brisk running. This is the entrance.
No.
Okay, you can see there's a lot of children's. This is basically the kids park. Where you can see a lot of kids having good time. So being at Children's Day today, I think it's a basic Korean culture here. It's declared as a holiday for them, and they'll have to be with their kids, have good time, and just be happy for the moment they spend with their kids. So in the Korean culture, it's basically once they turn age of 18, they're going to be independent and they'll not be staying with their parents any longer. They'll be leading an independent life, which is almost similar to the European culture. So, so being keeping that in mind, so Children's Day is very special here. So they take them out, they try exploring different places, and park is a very common one which they see.
Hi, Blake.
So here we have the Jyotis. She's the co-founder and the co-owner for the YouTube channel.
Yeah, this YouTube channel is being run by Miss Jyotis, in fact, not by both of us. My brother, he is here from India to just have his vacations being spent in a good way.
So this is like almost, I spent almost like 15 to 20 days now. So I'll be going back on 15th of May. So till then I'll be exploring South Korea. And definitely I would be posting few videos also like what was my travel plan, like how did I come, the short bites, right? Jyotis, you are planning about it, right?
Yeah.
We'll be just coming up with that, saying like how what we're supposed to plan, where we'll have to be a little careful with those things. I'll be guiding you, Not guiding you in sense like I'll be just giving you a brief about like South Korea and what are the must visit places.
Yeah, this is the
Uh,
entrance of the park.
Yeah, we
So I'll just show you the entrance of the park. This is a beautiful entrance. We're getting into the rose garden. So a lot of restrictions and rules and regulations that you need to follow. So this is the heaven,
Heaven?
I believe. Assuming it's going to be a heaven. So this seems to be like a rose garden, but I never found any single rose here. So this is
Actually, the spring-
there was something that you were telling about this tree.
Yeah.
This is considered to be the tree which shows a lot of positivity and happiness. So you can find throughout Korea this particular trees.
Yeah, so this tree is really very important. Especially like you go across any of the institutions or any of the buildings, you'll definitely see at least one tree. So it basically talks about the prosperity, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah, this brings a lot of happiness. In fact, they say that looking at this tree and finding it all over Korea makes this country in a very good space. That's what they assume. Like we have different beliefs in India, similar to that. In Korea also, this is one such kind of belief.
In India, we believe that.
No, in India we have different kinds of beliefs, right?
Okay, okay.
Based on actually, I think the park is a little different now. We had come across in the month of June, in fact, last year, and there were a lot of flowering plants. And now here you don't see a lot of plants which have flowered because we see that the spring has just started here. In Bluetooth Bluetooth.
Oh yeah, there's some technical glitches. We're just trying to get it fixed. Wi-Fi and failure.
Yeah.
So this is the entrance. So as Adha was telling that it's not completely blossom season now, so it's yet getting bloom. So they're just trying to set it up.
Yeah.
So you can just see it's like
You can see a lot of buds being there, but if you look at it closer,
yeah, you can just see here those buds are there, which is not completely bloomed, yet to bloom.
yeah, here.
Yeah, you can just see here. So probably
Maybe another month, this place was filled with roses. Last time when we came across. In fact, you can see a lot of buds also. But
so right now you can just see this is a rose garden, but it's not yet bloomed. So you can just call it to be as a garden.
yeah,
Yeah. So in fact, I think maybe the next month it's going to be beautiful.
there are some other flowering plants which have been bloomed.
We'll go inside. There's a pond and all.
So it's basically we're gonna miss badly the roses, but still the beauty is good.
It's completely green.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's completely green. Maybe
Lot of
green
birds.
garden instead of rose garden. We can, for time being, we can call it to be as green garden.
A lot of birds chirping.
Yeah, I think even he's also disappointed by not seeing flowers. You can see his disappointment in his face. Yeah, you can see some good flowers. I really don't know the names of the flowers, but then yeah, just enjoy it.
Yeah. That's very interesting. And I'm not sure about the name of this class, but it looks good.
Yeah, I just got the name. If you're good in reading Korea, I think you can just do it.
Bridal breath.
Okay. If you're planning to get married, then I think you can just come and shop over here.
Maybe it's found in the bookcase.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. So, and like if any views from Bangalore, it's basically kind of like Lal Bagh, right?
Yeah.
Lal Bagh.
Lal Bagh exactly, maybe in a different sense.
Yeah, Lal Bagh in a different sense is the rose garden in South Korea.
But last time you could have found a lot of.
Shall we take this way?
What is it?
Shall we
Yeah,
take
tell.
this way? There's a bridge.
There's a bridge which leads to the fountain.
And guys, if you want to see any location very specifically, just let us know. Roshan will show you.
Yeah.
You have hardly 7 days or 9 days more.
Yeah.
So you'll have to just tell us the name of the location. So very soon we'll be just posting that vlog as well. Yeah, so right now we're just heading to a fountain. Oh yeah, luckily the water is coming.
I think the fountain is always there.
Is it?
The fountain is always there. That remains the same from last time what Navy said. But here, if you see, actually, there's a lot of plantations which they have kept, but the flowering is not there. Completely.
I think he's just trying to support South Korea by saying that the place is really good. He's just trying to defend since he's here from past 4 5 years. He's trying to say that this place is actually beautiful. Right now, it's not that beautiful, just because you don't find roses or any kind of flowers. You do find flowers, but not to that great extent. So this is basically the fountain that we have come across now. So
And then
you can
see
just
a lot
go.
of fishes there
Yeah.
on that side.
So you can just see people are just exploring this place. See, in South Korea, actually, what I found was like any place that you go, you'll have to just walk and explore the beauty. There's nothing like there is wow element, right?
Yeah, like looking at the nature, you can find the wow element.
Yeah.
If you are like
Nature.
nature lover, then definitely this place is really beautiful because they have maintained the city in such a way that the nature is still at its best by building a lot of high-story buildings. But their entire concept of keeping the environment as such is also been shown.
And the pavilion. I see.
The rainbow.
Rainbow.
Oh yeah, you can actually see the rainbow that's coming up now.
And pavilion.
I think this was basically designed only for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems.
So we're just heading. I think it's like pretty 4 5 acres, more than 4 5 acres, right?
Yeah, this is a pretty big park. And that particular structure, what you see there,
Pavilion.
maybe, yeah, like what do you say?
The resting place.
Pavilion.
Yeah, that's called a pavilion here. But how do you say it?
I mean, like for what? Just basically to sit and relax.
Yeah.
That's a relaxing place. But actually, that concept how they have taken is to maintain the Korean architecture as such. So that's
Okay.
how the Korean.
So this is the
architect-
basic Korean structure that you can see in, especially in Hanok village. You can basically see this kind of structures. This is very quite famous in most of the village.
and that's how they
setups.
maintain the culture of the country.
Okay. So you can find a lot of. I think they're fishing.
They're not fishing. I think they can see a lot of fishes there. You cannot fish here.
Okay. Guys, and very important rules are being very strict here in South Korea. You cannot break the rules. And technically, I don't find anyone is actually trying to break at least.
Yeah.
There's
They
no
don't
one
have
who.
the concept of even thinking, okay, let's do something not like this. So the basic thought of not breaking the rules is imbibed in them from.
So I don't know if you're able to see some good fishes. You can actually see a large number of fishes here.
But I think maybe
So this is all the park, and you can just see a turbine kind of a structure there. Oh, so yeah, you can see here there's a lot of fishes that's just swimming around. This is basically the Rose Garden in Daejeon, South Korea. Yeah, and is there anything else that we have missed out to
See,
show them
turtle.
particularly? What is it?
the turtle.
Oh yeah, you can just see the turtle. Yeah, you can just see it.
Okay.
Hmm? And guys, South Korea is actually a beautiful country. What do you say?
Yeah.
Since my brother is here from past 4 5 years and Jyotis is here from more than a year now, let me just hear like how is South Korea from their side? What do you think about South Korea?
South Korea is pretty good in terms of me reaching from the beginning and staying here for close to 4.5 years. I can say that this is technologically much advanced country. Like there is a lot of things which you find out of the box from coming from India. Yeah, definitely India is still developing, but this I can consider as a developed country. More or less everything is digital here. You can run everything on a single card here. Like your debit card is enough for everything, like for your payments or for you to travel anywhere. For everything, if you have a debit card, that's more than enough. That's one thing what I have done. And then the people here are pretty soft-spoken and they are pretty good. Like they're welcoming as well as they're pretty, what do you say, workaholic as well. So when I started doing my PhD here, I was just thinking, how can I get adapted to these people? Because the language here is much different. Like most of the people, though they understand English, they are hesitant to speak in English because they're more comfortable with their own language. So with that uh, scenario, we I just started my PhD and then slowly started making some friends, and then it was pretty good. So as I said, the country is pretty small.
Organized.
Yeah, pretty
It's very
small.
organized, guys.
Disciplined.
Organized and very disciplined country.
Yeah.
Like even when you're just crossing the road, you find everyone crossing the road only on a pedestrian. And also like there's a zebra crossing. So if you have to cross wherever you are, you'll have to search for the zebra crossing, and only then you'll have to cross the road. There's no way in which you break the rules, and I don't think so. People here are even trying to even think that okay, they have the possibility to break the rules.
Yeah.
And that's one good thing. So where people, everyone here, so even if you're coming as a tourist, you are forced. Well, you're not forced. Maybe like you just see there's hundred or thousands of them following the rules. So technically, even you are also just imbibed in that.
By default,
By default, you will have to follow that rules.
by
And
default, you will be following the rule, but you will not realize that okay, you are actually doing what you're not doing in your country.
yeah, and this wonderful thing that I've noticed here is like they don't honk.
Yeah.
They don't honk, and they have a very good patience level, is what I have noticed. And it's like wow,
Yeah.
that's a wow element in this country. So you can just see, I think maybe the next month, if you're trying to explore this place, you would be able to see a lot of flowers and see all the structures that you're able to see right now would be just probably covered with roses, is what I believe.
Yeah, there are a lot of climbers which has already been shown, but those are yet to flower. That's the thing. But there are some good plants which has also flowered. Maybe you can show that.
So probably by next month, if you're trying to come here, so there's already a name, climbers. So I think probably they're just trying to set it up. So by next month, probably it's going to be really very beautiful here. As such, even now it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Maybe you can show that flower.
So these are the kind of flowers that you'll be able to see here, along with the roses. It's not only roses, and I guess I'm just trying to catch a bird. Then like I can just show you the South Korean bird. Yeah. So this frames would be completely filled with flowers, is what I'm believing.
Yeah, the climbers are already there. It is yet to flower.
So it's V3 office, all the way from Bangalore, all the way from Kerala to
Yeah.
Bangalore
To
to South Korea. In South Korea, Daejeon.
Yes.
And we're just exploring Daejeon right now in the Rose Garden.
Yeah, in this week maybe you guys can find us in a different space in Korea as well.
Yeah.
It's called the Busan. I think Train to Busan. That's a
Yes.
famous Korean drama.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the place what we are trying to explore this weekend. So definitely, you guys are all invited for the same. We'll definitely do a live from some beautiful places in Busan. So you guys should definitely join in.
This place is going to be really beautiful when it's going to be covered with flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see a lot of climbers. So we're just heading out now. It's not like heading out, we're just getting in from one side and just going out from another side. And you can just see a turbine kind of a structure here.
I think the sun is setting down.
The sun is setting.
It's-
I'm not sure if you can see it very clearly.
It's close to 6:30 here, and
I'll just show you a 360-degree shot from here. So we just got in from that side. We just showed you the fountain, and all the way from there we just got into the garden. We started exploring other places, and then we slowly got into those woods wherein, like I told you, you'll be able to see it in the next month covered with flowers or roses. And then we exited in this way, and then we're going this side. So here technically you don't have as such too much of restrictions or rules. Like it's a park, you can just come, enjoy, have fun, and you can
take
just
some good photos,
take some good photos, do whatever you like.
chill, and then you can go back.
Yeah, and very good example is you can just see that there's a water, there's a pond, there's a lake, and there's, I think there's
People
some
lying
good
down.
two people lying down. Probably I think they're couples. I think I'm getting into their privacies. Yeah. So there's something.
That's a good photogenic zone. In fact, because people tend to take a lot of photos of that.
You take lots of pictures.
Yeah. So this is all from the Rose Garden. For time being, it's Green Garden from
Yeah,
Dejon. Oh yeah, we'll just go to the other side. I think there you can find some pretty good number of flowers. Yeah. And the place is really very clean. Yeah, the place is really very clean.
Place is not
Not
as
only
such-
this place, not only this place. I think like
Everywhere.
as a country, the whole country is clean.
Yeah,
I mean, like you literally can't find even one single garbage lying here or there.
people don't litter here.
Yeah, people literally don't litter here. It's good. It's a very good country.
Or you can
For
see
me,
some glass.
for me as a tourist, definitely I just loved this country. It's all about the discipline and the culture is what I really loved. And they entertain and they ensure that the culture has been transferred years after year. So there are places wherein like when we went, so if you wear the Korean dress or something like that, you don't have to pay the entry fee. So that's how they start promoting the Korean culture. And here,
Inside the monumental places, they do have the cultural dance or art forms from the Korean government itself being run, so that they understand how the culture of Korea is. Maybe you can show some flowers here.
those are the few flowers that has been already bloomed without realizing that they were supposed to bloom the next month.
Joke of the day.
So that's from this place.
Maybe you can show the other side also, because there were some good flowers on that side.
Yeah. Joe,
Yeah.
do you want to say something? Joe,
She doesn't want to speak. She wants to just take care of the live, how it's been done, how to host it.
I hope she's gonna pay me for this video.
Yeah, I will.
And this is the flowers.
Yeah, I'll just show you the flowers.
Yeah, maybe you can go a little more closer. That was really close.
I mean, like people can take screenshot and just save it as a screensaver if they want. So these are some beautiful views from South
That's
Korea.
scenery, Rashi. Yeah. Oh, it's not scenery.
Yeah,
Pavilion.
there's actually a pavilion. We'll try just getting in there. Oh, there's one, just like one black sheep. You can find one rose midst of everything.
That's not, maybe not a rose. That's kind of a tulip kind of a flower. Not a tulip as well.
So I think probably the next month when we come, the entire place is just going to be filled with flowers,
Also,
just like
next
the
month
way.
are you be?
Roshan will be in
are you,
India.
Are you here?
Next month I'll not be
Taking
here, and
classes.
I'll ensure that these people are gonna show you the space with a lot of flowers.
Yes.
The same place with a lot of flowers. Oh yeah,
Wow.
you can see. I
Russian's
believe
favorite
this is my favorite bird in South Korea, and I believe this is the crow of South Korea. Yeah,
It's already went. It already went.
there's a very beautiful bird with the white strip near the bottom. Like you have two white strips.
Roshan says that pure birds don't eat nuts,
Yeah. So one difference, one difference I felt in South Korea is like, first of all, the people talk very, they don't raise their volume. Like it's like a very feeble voice. They just talk very
But
softly.
when they laugh, they do have a cool voice.
Yeah, when they laugh, which I hardly found. Okay, but when they communicate, they ensure that they're doing it a very, very feeble voice and they don't disturb others. that's the same culture with even the birds are also following here because I've never seen any birds chirping here.
Trained birds.
Yeah, it's all trained birds, trained humans and trained birds in South Korea. I think these are the grasses that we give to the cows, right?
Back in India,
Back in India,
I think so.
yeah. These are the grasses that we usually feed the cows
Back in India.
back in India, not in South Korea. In South Korea, do we have cows?
I'm not sure. Maybe at the village.
Zoo.
Yeah, when we call village in South Korea, it's actually not a village. It's kind of like a city. I mean, like a city with huts. When we say huts, again, it's not like
The Indian hut.
the Indian huts.
Summer flowers.
Summer flowers you can just see and enjoy the beauty.
They're counting flowers here.
Yeah, it's like wherever we're finding flowers, we're just running. We're just trying to show it to our viewers.
Because since we said it's a garden, we are bound to show some flowers at least. So maybe because of that.
Oh yeah, just now I just said that people don't make noise.
But those are foreigners.
Oh yeah, they are foreigners. They're not Koreans. So those are some good flowers. They're all from it's pretty huge and it's like very neat.
That was it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
You can see some tall buildings over there. You're always under CCTV. Keep a watch on that when you're visiting any of the foreign countries. Not only foreign countries, maybe even in India. Right now you have too many cameras watching you.
Roshni, you're busy taking live. Are you enjoying this?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Wanna take some pictures?
For me, not now. Maybe after some time.
I think we are already there. Like we already went that side.
Yeah, so
You want to
this
go on the other side?
the other side.
The other side there's nothing, like it's a circle now.
Okay.
Then we see.
What are we gonna do now?
Okay.
We'll just stand this way.
Yeah. Let's figure out Yeah.
Okay, so
Bye-bye.
here signing off and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.